Interesting. You educate Tannhaus. Wait, Tannhaus was learning the wrong thing. Which is you, and you're going to learn diplomacy. Good. Okay, done. Athos is the new heir. Right, we will need to do a election for who the new ruler should be. Easiest way to do that would be through the realm, through succession, viewing the election. So now we have two electors, me and Bagzush. I have more votes than he does. So at the moment, Athos is the top choice. There are a lot of candidates, blimey. Wow, he's useless. Definitely not Athos. So I think that this is going to be Frost Gamalali, because she's the eldest daughter. I think I'm going to create a list of people. So we've got Frost Gamalali. Then we've got Andio, because he is the eldest son. He is... I mean, this is going to be hard to say, because he's learning martial, so he's probably going to be the best fighter. He is also handsome. Then we've got Lightfoot, who's curious, so is probably going to be learning. I mean, it's kind of a bit too early to say this. I think I'm going to, for now, just put my vote in for Andio, so we can change that later once the list is a little bit more pronounced. Simply because he's the eldest son. So under regular succession laws, he would be the top choice. Okay, are you done raiding? You're done raiding. Go here. Then we'll probably go to Gudamaka and then send you home with all the stuff that you've got so far. Why am I limiting myself to my own realm? Safer. Losing 200 going here. I'll be able to carry the loot, no problem. And we don't have a powerful faction opposing us anymore. We've actually got some prisoners. Dear Cisse. Learning something else. Can I... Oh, yes. Also, I did just notice that I do not currently have court physician. Oh, Bengt. You're a good fighter. Welcome to the team, buddy. So our court physician should probably be Mordred. Simply because she's still a renowned physician. There we go. Up to 11 champions. That's because we don't have the King's Guard abilities yet. Yeah, we definitely want to get our champion abilities up and running again. Sooner rather than later. Uldin, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciate that. And Sab Brian, did I acknowledge your 17-month primary sub? I'm not sure I did. Because you said, huzzah! And I usually exclaim, huzzah. So thank you very much for that, Sab Brian. Okay, heading home with 94. So this is going to give us a bit of a better pool for prestige. Although at the moment it looks like we can maintain that prestige without any real problems. Invite champions. That will cost me 150. That's like all of my prestige. I think I'm going to sit on that decision for the moment. We'll probably come back to it. Let's go and raid these guys over here. They can raise an army, but not enough. We could get them on the way. Let's go the safe way. Because they and Ghana are still fighting. Don't particularly want to fight them if I don't have to. Faction targeting me has disbanded. Independence faction is gone. So for the time being, my position here is pretty secure. Bring me the bounteous plunder. Okay, now my prestige situation's feeling a little bit better. Tourney day. The sun is shining and the peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. All of my champions cheer as Queen Iotrude announces the tournament in their honour, and for once I simply get to sit and watch. I'm not going to spend an entire tourney day stuck on a throne, however. I too cheer on my champion. Or this day is an hour honour, my dear. Oh, we're taking the prestige. New ruler, we need prestige. Tribal. Fire and blood. Bring me the bounteous plunder. Okay. Now, I feel I can be confident to say... Oh, I can raise a runestone. You know, let's do that. And we'll invite the champions too. Send out the herald. $23 gold from Sikasso. Ecstatic peasantry. The peasants in the chiefdom of Gen are a good mood. The harvest is bountiful, the roads are safe, the village elders are telling nonsensical stories of cows producing honey-laden milk and geese laying golden eggs. So I graciously accept their gifts, which stresses me the hell out because I'm generous. Intriguing. Send soldiers to collect more gifts. Which really stresses me out because I am temperate and generous. Or they need this surplus more than I do, which increases growth and also opinion. Opinion's useful because it means more electoral power for some reason. It's not the peasants who are voting, it's me. My child was not meant to be. My concubine, Dia, assures me this is the way of life, but a hand lingers on her belly. Oh! Banner doesn't really have a lot of cash for me to loot, so I think we're just going to go to Seno, and we'll just start looting these guys clean. And then after this, I'm going to need to start looking at getting Dordugu back. And Massina. So you lot are raising an army to come and fight me. You're welcome to do that. I don't think it's going to end well for you, especially as you brought a bunch of cavalry to this. And I have a bunch of archers to a cavalry fight. It's not going to be as clear-cut as some of these fights are, because I'm not a very good fighter yet. I am known for my dedication to the faith. I am now faithful. That's been raided. Let's go here. We got a bunch. Oh, yeah, we did. A lot of prestige from that. Alright. Oh, no. Okay, we're still looting. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Unfortunately, these guys aren't worth a huge amount of money yet. I have a feeling it's too recently that they were last raided. And I don't think I have all of my champions in the field. Oh, wow. We can have a lot of champions now. Nice. Fire and blood. Bring me the bounteous plunder. Kermia and then Gitti. Yeah, I think we'll go all in. Although they're raising more and more troops now, let's head home. Bank the cash. Then we'll go and attack Tiraka. Oh dear, I think we're about to get caught. Shit. Well, that was a waste. $121 ducats they took off of me. Didn't think they'd be able to raise that many troops that quickly after the thrashing I'd given them. Should have been a little bit more careful, I guess. Well, we're not done. Because we can go and take these lands off of Ghana. Ghana's still busy fighting, so I don't think they'll be able to rise up against me. And there is a fair amount of money over here. Oh, no, the subjugation war succeeded. Interesting. But yeah, this is quite far away from their home territories. So hopefully we can get away with this. We'll have to keep an eye on whether they send some troops across my borders or not. Ransoms. Ah yes, ransoms. Done. Oh, they're coming for us. They are already coming for us. Never mind. Getting greedy. I need to be careful that I don't lose too many troops, otherwise my own vassals will start rising up against us. Oh no, they're dealing with their own raiders. That's the second army. Martial lifestyle, here we go. Stalwart leader. Let's make ourselves a bit better at fighting. It also means I'm less likely to die while leading an army. So I was taking a little bit of a gamble. This is too dangerous. I need to head home. Lost too many of my men-at-arms. And they're trying to raid me now instead. Not worth the risk. Okay, you guys are just taking the piss now. Not a huge amount I can do about this. The art of plunder. I understand you are interested in deepening your grasp of warfare. Chieftain Dagnoko brushes off his shirt as he approaches me. I might be able to help you see the battlefield in new ways. Dagnoko is well known for his mastery of the chevauchée. If there was one who could help me understand, it would be him. I would love to have the Reaver skill, thank you. I would like to learn. Frostgamalali has come of age, so we need to get you married. All... No, wrong way. Top realm. Spouse, there we go. Maximum age, 25. Matrilineal. Right, so, Gamalali, you are learning. Although you don't have a massive amount of it. So let's do this by sum of skills. So Bari Kante. He is pretty good at intrigue. I mean, he's a good all-rounder. He's hale as well. Generous, diligent, and paranoid. You know what? I think Bari Kante is a pretty good match. Do it. Start swaying you so that we can get you to convert. So Frostgamalali no longer needs to be pinned. Oh boy, I have a lot of kids now that need to be checked on. You, for a start. Currently learning. Learning or diplomacy, I think that learning is fine. This is Sebaspes, which is probably a Dagnoko. Then, let's see. That was you. Tater salad is rowdy. So you need a martial education. And Oiwa... No, Beng. Probably Oyanwa. Teaching tater salad. Andio's already being taught. Lightfoot's already being taught. Lars Vigo isn't. Lars Vigo is another learning child. Maybe a diplomat. No, you're learning. So Danok's already got to, I think you've... Oh no, you've only got one. So we'll send you... Lars Vigo. Then Zophar and Tureki are close to needing an educator as well. And we can also build stuff. So Zhen Zhen is going to get war camps. Soom going to get sparring grounds. And then I'm going to hold out there because I have a lot of reinforcements to do and I don't want to spend too much prestige. And while we're doing this, we can start preparing to take Dodugu back. Both of these are owned by Bagzush. Oh, we need High Tribal Authority to do revocations. I can do that in 4 years' time. Interesting. Well, alright then. Alright, my armies have mostly recovered. So we can probably start raiding again. Ghana's still looking really, really weak. Let's raise our forces. Let's put myself in charge. Raiding stance. So this stuff is still reeling from the raiding. We can go and grab that first of all. And there are a couple of territories in Gurma that we can still go after. And Gurma, after having defeated that first army, they've pissed me off. So I feel like we should go and ravage Gurma again. You go and loot Taraka, Akwan. I don't think I want to go necessarily as far north as Takaza. It's just that these guys are worth quite a lot of money. Didn't I start in the bottom right of Africa? What happened? We moved. We did an invasion CB of Ghana and took a chunk of land at the end of the navigable part of the Niger. We need a new steward. Dinka is a very good steward, although Alayaman is a powerful vassal who's getting a little bit ticked off. But Dinka is just such a good steward. So I think I'm going to put you in charge. And you are going to start getting Kermia. And you are going to do Zhen. And you are still converting Zhen. Just taking your time, which is fine. Alright, there's 50 ducats taken, so we're going to go back to Kermia. Then we're going to go cross-country over to here. Oh no, Gao's now recovered. You know what, I think it's time for us to take to the rivers once more. Because we can grab all of these by sea. That's a lot of troops coming in. Whoop, 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 whoop. Actually, let's just go to Ansong. Chiara's become pregnant. On my own. Although Chieftain Dogulu is not watching over me, I can still prove myself that I've mastered the chevauchée. One final test. A mock battle to test my skill. It is time. 50% chance. I would have made you proud, Dogoko. My mock battle was a huge success, and I've proven my mastery. Did he die? Yeah, he did. He did. Now time to take this to a real battlefield. So I am now a Reaver. I have found my calling. I take less attrition and I do a lot more raiding damage. Does that include attrition when moving? No. No, it doesn't. That's annoying. How many troops can you raise? 1,200. That's fine. Although I am starting to run out of materials. That's good to say. Foster Gamma Lumley has had a kid. This is going to be Torachi? May you grow to be strong and wise. Oh. Cross Gamma Lali, you pin, so I can keep an eye on you. Speaking of keeping an eye, Zophar, you are ready for an education. You are apparently already getting an education from Mbali. I didn't do that. Go away. So this is for Zophar, who needs a fighting teacher. And I think that Oiwa is going to be a good one for you. Oh, of course, some of the elder kids don't have shooters anymore either. You need a teacher of 2. And we just used Oiwa. Well, you can have Banked. Ah! Lightfoot has a teacher. Lars Vigo has a teacher. Zophar we know does. And then Tareki is the next one that we need to do. You are learning education. My gosh, we're getting a lot of kids who do learning. Malmfred's already teaching someone. Bamu is rubbish. I think Tyke might be the one for this. And this is for Tareki. Oh, Tyke's not available. Back Zeus then. Also not available. Alayman. There we go. Alright, Sebasas doesn't have a teacher. Did I already do one for you? Our Splendor has gone up. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't. So we need to make sure that you get educated. You are another learning kid, because of course you are. So this was for Alayman. We also need to get Josh and Ice Mage taught now as well. There's Josh. My youngest daughter is beautiful. She's bossy, so that's martial or stewardship. Currently doing stewardship, and I'd agree with that. Just because I don't have anyone else studying stewardship, and actually I would be the best teacher of stewardship. So this is Josh. And then there was one more. Ice Mage. Who is charming. So diplomacy or intrigue? Definitely intrigue. Condolan. No, I think that Sarko would be the best teacher. For Ice Mage, learning intrigue, done. Okay, lots of people moving around. Let's go to Bura. Ransom. Yes, I accept. No other ransoms available. Meanwhile, the loot continues to flow. So we're going to go for Ariba, then we're going to head home, I think. In fact, once you're there, you may as well just go here. Freya, Gia has given a new daughter. So this is going to be Rebel Viper. May you grow up to be strong and wise. And now we do have a couple more prisoners. Ransom for money. Ransom for money. That's 100 ducats. That's a lot of money. And then generally can just go for a demanded conversion. Off you go. And we're coming in with 173 ducats. And prestige worth. Finally, some success. Alright, let's disband this army so that you can regain your strength. And we can get on with building Corenza up. Okay. And breathe. We may also want to think about expansion. Like Wallata there is looking awfully isolated. As is Sikasso. In fact, I think that Wallata would be a very good option.